Paulo, you gonna come over here and do this with me, or are you just gonna stay asleep on the floor? Sleep on the floor? Okay. Oh, you coming over here? You wanna do the live stream with me? You wanna tell everybody hello? Wanna tell everybody hello? Say, they left us here to starve. Yes, they did. They left us here to starve. Hey, Wendy Benjamin. Banana Grandma, hey. We can pull the chair up if you want to sit in the chair. Kitty, Suburban, Autumn Acres, Farmer Meemaw. What's up, Professor? Yeah, we're early because we found out Wayne wasn't going to go on, and so instead of making y'all wait for all of this awesomeness, plus I'm bored because I'm home by myself, I figured I'd come on and maybe spend about 2 hours with you guys and just kind of chill. No, I'll never get that right, Bandana. Never, ever, ever. That's just how I roll. Woohoo! What's up? What's up? So we're gonna give everybody a few minutes before we get really cranked up and going. Okay, I'm gonna be on until 9, so yeah. Hey, Simply, I just saw you. Why you always gotta come in with attitude? What am I, chopped liver? Oh, y'all, this cold is kicking my tail. It ain't even funny anymore. I'm like, somebody just shoot me. I wanted to go deer hunting today, but every like 30 seconds I'm like, I didn't go with Ramen and the girls because, one, there wasn't enough room in the car for all of us and Apollo. And she was delivering 5 dog beds up to a friend of ours in North Carolina. So there just wasn't enough room. Plus, somebody had to stay here and watch the farm. So I made the ultimate sacrifice by not going to my parents' house. And let them go. What's up, Basics? Basics in the house. Basics, did you get my message? Put onions on my feet. You know, we were going to do that last night, but then they used the onions to cook. So I was kind of out. Is it me, or does my face look kind of swollen? It's awful puffy right there. Yeah, anyway. So, what has the weather been like where you are? How did I hurt your feelings, Bandana Grandma? What'd I do? No, Ricky, I didn't get your message. Hi, honey. No, I haven't, Meemaw, but thanks for calling me fat. YouTube, Basics, YouTube. Thanks for calling me fat, Farmer Meemaw. That's just real nice. Real nice. Makes me feel really good. Puffy, fluffy. Oh, wow. Everybody got jokes. Come on in with them. Just, Minus 20 wind chill. Yeah, it's colder than that in this chat room right now. Starting to look a little like... Oh, see, here it comes. That's nice. It's starting to look like Santa. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, everybody got jokes. Let me tell y'all something. My family left me with like no food in the house, no car, and no tea. I had to make my own tea today. I had to mix up my own batch of tea. What is that? Bandana Grandma, you know I'm a jarhead, right? I'm just saying. Just saying. You know we can't spell and we can't pronounce words sometimes. But we can fight like no other. And we're I know. Meemaw, didn't nobody ask you? Alright, basics. I'll try and send it again. Meemaw, just come in here being mean. What's up with that, Meemaw? Why are you picking on me? I am a starving bachelor right now. Woo. See, that's the problem with my channel. I got all y'all married women in here to you don't give us like no slack whatsoever. Just suck it up. Buck it up, buckshot. You'll be fine. I know, but it doesn't. Put some music on, man, and let's jam. Simple life, homesteading the pioneer way. What's going on? Amanda's garden. Mama Bear took off. She left. She said she can't handle it no more. Or something along the lines of she's taking the kids to Grandma's house to hang out with for Christmas. One of those two. Y'all, this cold is whooping my tail. It ain't even funny. Ricky, I ain't afraid. I'll put you in timeout there, Sergeant Major. She needs a gas break? That ain't even funny, Amy. See, Amy, you're close enough. You should be coming down here and cooking food for me. Uh-oh. It's Brad. Hello? Hey, I'm on live. I went on live since Wayne wasn't coming on. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Brad says hi, y'all. I love you too, my love. My best friend. Even though you're so far away from me right now, my heart is just shattering in pieces. You're the sugar in my tea, the apple of my eye, and the cream of my coffee. And it's like when you're not here with me, my whole right side is gone. I'm not a complete person without you. Yeah, just saying. Apollo, come here, Mommy's here. Hello, Anita. That's for you, Simply. Cajun chicken with mashed potatoes. And you didn't bring me any why? This is all I've had to eat today. This is it, right here. This is all they left me. A thing of peanuts. It's supposed to last me 2 days. That's all I got. I tried, Simply. He won't sit up there. Apollo. Come here, boy. Come here. Come here. Get up here. Come on, get up here. Get up here. Come on, get up here. Get up here. Come on. Hey, stupid. No, not too long. Come on, get up here. Come on, get up here. Hey. Get up here. No. Come Come on. Over here. Atta boy. Atta boy. Say hi to everybody. Say hi, 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 hi. Say hi, hi, hi. How am I going to call the pizza man when she took all the money, too? This weekend is like a bad country song right now. The only thing she didn't take was my dog. Just saying. Oh, y'all act like I'm really not eating. I'm just saying. Paulo. Seriously, dude? Susan Carmichael's here. She'll defend me from you evil women. Thank you, Ava. He has his moments when he's not all that beautiful. Huh. Big meanie. You big spoiled meanie. That's what you is. Huh. So it's just Apollo and I. We're just bacheloring it. And we've been watching some movies, and he picks very bad movies to watch, by the way. And he's been chasing squirrels all day. What are you doing? Well, move it out of the way, dude. Come here. You can come back here. I think Meemaw wants a timeout. Just saying. Paulo, you got it hot in here. What? Oh yeah, that dog's got major gas. And see, what happened was when we went up there to Big Family Homestead, Brad was slipping him stuff. And see, Susan Sullivan can have my back on this. You start giving a Roddy table food, and you start feeding him something that his digestive system's not used to. Gas. Just nasty. I mean, and Apollo, he tries to be polite, I think. He won't just walk in a room and fart, but when he sleeps, it's like his body relaxes, and then he's just like... So, that's just what it is. Okay, so how many of y'all saw the trapping video for this week with Blaze? What do y'all think about that? Old Blaze making a cameo. Came back from behind the counter. Hey, Tawana. See? I can blame the dog all I want to because there ain't nobody else here to say different. See? And that coon that he caught, that's the one we're going to turn into Danny's hat. So it's hanging up in the fur shed right now drying because he sure was wet. Yes, Ladessa's going to put her trap out. Just as soon as she gets back from North Kakalaki. I don't know if she can set it yet by herself, but she's going to do it. See, here comes rain. Here comes all the Clary Sage comments. What's up, Pooper Scooper? Yeah. So, you know, I had something planned out that I was going to talk about, but then I forgot about it because I got a message from Wayne saying he wasn't going to come on. And it was very deep, too. Very deep. So he's 13 and really relaxes. Oh! I remember now. Okay. How many of you guys have been catching those videos of these people going around all dressed all in black, and they're going into grocery stores and they're going into restaurants? I can get deep. I just pay attention, Professor. I can get deep. I mean, like deep. And just blast. They in the middle of the grocery store, like the one in the grocery store that I saw. They took the turkeys out and gave them a stinking funeral for a turkey. They built like this coffin looking thing. What are you eating, Apollo? How come you got food? What do you got? What are you eating? Stop eating paper. Give it, release. Good boy. Oh, that's ice cream sandwich paper. No. Okay, so they built this makeshift coffin in the grocery store, and they started placing these turkeys in there and like had this service. One, how come this never happens when I'm out in town? You know, how come when I walk in the grocery store, these people don't come in? Because I would have joined them. I would have went right over to the deli section. I'd have bought me a turkey leg, and I came over and got right over there with them, eating the turkey leg. Yeah, it's not food, it's violence. And when, let me ask this. When in America did it become okay for us to go to these extremes in trying to push our beliefs on other people? See, that's what I would do. You know? And I mean, I understand. They're passionate about their cause, and they... See, that's just wrong. Tanya, that's just... You know what? Mama ain't here to save you tonight. Boop. We just gonna go just like that. Uh-huh. So... When did this become okay in society? Enjoy them 300 seconds there, Tanya. That way maybe you can chew up that steak and salad. I know. When did we become so easily offended? How did this transformation happen? When did we go from being a society that's like, you know what, you're different, that's cool, just be different over there, and I'm gonna be different over here? When did it become okay for people to bust up in a restaurant or in a grocery store and make such a huge scene? For what? You know, when I was in college, my truck, because it had an A trapping service or Jason's trapping service or something on the side of it, and PETA was there, and they tried to. Now this is another thing that drives me crazy. They tried to equivocate the Holocaust with butchering chickens. Now, if somebody can understand how those two even closely relate to each other, help me out. But anyway, I came out of class, all my tires were busted, all my windows were busted. And so the college security department, police department, whatever you want to call it, I got 4 brand new tires, which was cool because I needed tires. And I was broke. And I got all my windshields, windows replaced. And then for the rest of that winter, my truck was in a garage right there by the office for the little police department. So it was nice. But when did this type of behavior become okay? And I think what has happened is because we have become so, I don't say we because most of us in here are awake. But we have, as a society, I think, when does she want to read to me, Daniel? We've become so dependent upon technology, dependent upon the fact that if I go to the grocery store, the food is going to be there. We've lost where our food comes from. Where our food comes from. You ask any kid from high school to kindergarten where the eggs come from, they'll probably tell you the back of Walmart. And it's frustrating because, I mean, I think that even my parents are somewhat removed about where their food comes from. And we've become too dependent upon that. We've given up that freedom. And that's exactly what we've done. We've given up our freedom to manage what we eat. Now we go to the store and there's more junk in the food that is in everyday stuff, like this cup. It's in shredded cheese. Subway used to sell rolls with the stuff that they make yoga mats in. And we wonder why we're getting sick all the time. We wonder why the heart disease is up. We wonder why diabetes is up. Cancer is up. The demasculating of men. That is absolutely correct. If a man acts like a man, and he goes out and he hunts or he fishes or he stands his ground, he gets labeled aggressive, uneducated. You know, just a dumb old hillbilly redneck. And, you know, God forbid you own guns anymore. Let's not even go there and talk about that. So, hi, Jordan. There are health food sections in the grocery store, so what does that make the rest of it? That is so very true. And how come it's okay as a society that they look down on people like us? They look down on people like us and say that we're the reason what's wrong with this country because we don't vaccinate our children, or we don't we don't go to McDonald's, or we don't let our children have the latest gadget gizmo was not thing. What? I know, Apollo. What? Come here. Come here, boy. Come over here. What's the matter? What's wrong? What are you fussing about? This is the way it's been all day. He just fussy. He been whining all day because the girls are gone. He's been asleep in Carol Ann's bed most of the day. Huh? Oh, you big sissy. It is kind of hot in here though, huh? But what it means to be a man. And there's, the best thing I ever seen one time, there was one of those little memes on Facebook, and it said, your beard says you're a man, but your skinny jeans say otherwise. I think Apollo does want us. Hey, you want your own show, dude? You want to get your own YouTube show? Don't walk away from me when I'm talking to you. So. Knock it off. I'm talking to you. Don't look at me like, are you talking to me? Of course I'm talking to you. Hold on, let me let him out. He's got to go potty. Chill. What are you barking at, a tree? The dog's so stupid. All right. Alright, sorry about that, you guys. He had to go potty. I got the door open. It kind of got hot in here. I've been back in here editing videos and had the heater wide open. So, but, I mean, man buns? I don't know. Oh, a man bun. Oh, okay. Yeah. Believe it or not, I had a man bun at one time. And the reason why I had it, though, and I had a nice ponytail, too. Because you guys know I dress up like a superhero and I go visit the kids with cancer. Well, we were in this one girl's room. She was like 14, 15 or something. Anyway, she was in high school. And she said, somebody asked her, they said, if you could have anything, because it was right around her birthday, anything for your birthday, what would you have? And she said she'd like to have her hair back for the prom. And that just kind of hit me. So I grew my hair out in honor of her to donate to Locks for Love one time. And I almost didn't make it, y'all. I ain't even going to lie. It was aggravating. My wife had to keep reminding me, hey, do you remember that? You remember the little girl? You remember this? You remember that? Because I couldn't stand it. I literally, this top part of my head right here was the long part because I shaved all of this because it was driving me crazy. So all of this was still like a high and tight. But all of this was like super uber long. I just couldn't. Once it hit that sheet of paper length, I said, cut it. Hold tight. So that was very hard for me to do. And I didn't, I didn't think, hey, just grow your hair out. It's nothing, right? No. There's a lot to it. Hey, Short Round. I gotta figure out how I can get little Anna to read to me tonight. Hey, Tommy. How you doing, buddy? How you feeling, man? So nice to see you in here tonight. I'm bacheloring it. My wife took off with a younger man. And blammo, here's the phone call. Who's this? I don't know who you are. I think it's a telemarketer. Let's see. Hello? No, he's not. That's why I'm live. Hey everybody, it's Wayne. Everybody say hi, Wayne.
I just wanted to apologize for not letting people know sooner, but something came up with the family for the holidays, and it's one of those things.
Yep. It happens. That's why I'm home alone and starving to death.
Well, I know. You don't have a woman there to cook for you.
I know. What am I going to do?
You don't know how to cook for yourself.
I know. I burn water. I burn water.
Hey, that's easier done than what people think.
I know. Trust me. I know. Hey, talk to them while I go close the door and try to get the dog back in.
Okay. What do you want me to talk about?
I don't care. Follow.
Anyway, I want to apologize to everybody out there because I really wanted to go live, but I had family obligations. But I'm going to be posting a video on my channel probably tomorrow, but I won't be able to do a live stream until January because every Saturday the rest of this month I've got family things that I've got to take care of. So I made it home about 10 minutes ago. I was going to go live, and then I seen Jason on there, and I thought, well, why don't we just call him and see what's up? I hope you all can hear me, because I don't know what he did with the phone. Hey, Donna. Yeah, I just posted a video at 7. I scheduled it for 7, which is normally my live stream time, of a video I took with me and my brother and my sister, who I haven't seen in years. And we sat around and talked forever, and my brother actually recorded something better, which will be on his channel eventually. But, man, we had such an awesome time. It was great. We were, we sat there for hours, and we sat there for hours and just cracked up laughing about so many different things. Well, it's about time. By the way, I love your Superman pants.
Hey, no, you just mad because you can't fit in Superman pants.
The thing about it is, I can't fit in a lot of my clothes because they all fall off of me.
Let me hating on the Superman pants.
Well, I'll let you get back to your liven it up. So.
Oh, my liven it up, huh?
Yeah.
So, are you going out of town? Is that what the deal is? I'm gonna be nosy.
No, it's not going out of town. It's just visiting family around that. For some some reason, they scheduled it exactly when I was going to be doing my live stream. But next weekend is Christmas Eve, and I'll have my daughter on Christmas Eve, and then she's leaving and going back Christmas Day. So that's when she's going to be having her Christmas with me. So
Okay.
I won't be able to go live then. And then New Year's, they're having their annual New Year's party at my mom's. So if I can get my computer hooked up there, I might go live, but I doubt it. There'll be way too many people.
Okay. Well, just let me know, and I'll cover it for you when I can.
I appreciate it.
Yep.
Thanks for covering it for me tonight.
No problem, brother. No problem. All right.
I
Well,
will talk to you later.
all right. Bye, buddy.
Bye, everybody.
I like old Wayne. I don't care what y'all say about him. Wayne is a good person. So, Wayne gonna be in and out for the next couple of weeks, and that's okay. That just gives us more time to talk about him. So, cause you know, I like Wayne, but he always stands up J-No. J-No always tries to get him to go fishing, and he just doesn't. He just doesn't go. What's up, Mr. Oh, Mr. Rain? Hold on, I gotta hook you up. All right, Mr. Wayne, or Mr. Rain, refresh for your moderator powers. That way you can time out your wife. Hit her with the wrench. Like, I told you I'd do that for you, and there you go. Oh, see, here he comes. Please know I have something good to talk about. You know? Jessica, thanks for sharing. Hey, Hope, I never got that information from you. Oh, did Robin go live again? Robin trying to compete with me. What's up with that? Mr. Rain, you have my permission to go ahead and put her in timeout at least once. So, because I know she done it to you a couple of times. You just go on and just smack it down. So. Going to see the grandkitties. Have fun, Mama. All right, so next week, I am hoping to... Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull some of this up right here. Get you guys a... picture. Yep, I sure can. Hold on just a second while I do this. Now, next week, this is what I'm going after. Let's see, is it in this one? I will be at a place relatively kind of like this. That's how deep the water is at that place. Okay? So, with that being said, and we are going after the elusive. Beaver. Alright, this one I'm about to show you guys right now Okay, Blaze caught this beaver like 3 or 4 years ago. Let's see, he's 17, so it had been about 4 years ago. Blaze caught this beaver. Okay, now there's a story that goes along with that beaver. Okay, and the story is okay. Blaze was just old enough that he can start going on his own. And that was basically almost his first year that I let him run his own little trap line. Okay? And basically what we did, I'm sorry, I didn't know I was shouting. And what we did was, I'm sorry guys, my ears are filling up with this cold and it's hard for me to hear myself. But what we did is we split the beaver pond in half. Okay? And I gave Blaze one side and I took the other. Now, keep in mind, Blaze has been like right here with me since he was 6, 7 on the trap line. And so I've been teaching him for many, many years. And it was time for him to go on his own. And so I went around on my side and I got it set real quick. And I got up on top of the beaver hut and I was watching him. And he was at a great crossover. And he went down on the other side of the dam. I'm like, where the crap is this kid going? And he went down, and basically the crossover was here, and the way they crossed over, they came down, and then they like cut back and cut back again. Well, he set his 330 at that second cutback. I'm like, why don't you just set it at the crossover? Set both. But long story short, I didn't catch nothing that morning, and he caught that beaver, and that beaver weighed 75 pounds. So, needless to say, he can set however he wants to set anymore. Now, also that same year, Blaze, for the very first time, also caught his very first canine. Let me see if I got a picture of it. I think I do, I think I do, I think I do. Somewhere. Okay, here it is. And he caught this. Oh, that's a big old picture, ain't it, y'all? Hold on now. Oops. Anyway, there's the fox. He caught that big old honking gray fox. Let me see if I can try to lower this down some. He caught that big old gray fox in a... Hey, Dolphin Man. He caught that in a set that he set for coons. That gray fox was chasing something, and it jumped over a log, and he caught it by its both front feet. So, and then last year, my daughter Carol, she put a hurting. Oh, I did that wrong. Let me see if I can find the picture. Oh. Look, this is the kind of sense of humor my kids have. I'm just saying. This is the sense of humor my kids have. They get it from their mother. They really do. That was the first coon Carol Ann caught, so she thought it would be funny to have him propped up and like he caught her. Hi, Natasha. How are you, baby girl? So, that's the kind of crazy sense of humor my daughters have. So, that's just some of the fun that we have on the trap line. And they all get into it. Every last one of them get into it. Let's see. One of my most favorite pictures of all time is, I think it's this one, with Ladessa. When she was with us when we caught this right here. You guys are going to love this picture. Now, when we caught that skunk, he was in a trap for a canine. And they were all in the truck. And I hate when I catch a skunk in a foothold. Because you got to dispatch it, and he's going to spray. And so I shot it, and it sprayed. It was like this big cloud of neon green skunk essence. And all the kids were in the back. They were like, whoa! And then they smell him, and they were like, ew! And but Ladessa Ladessa's a champ. She loves being on the trap line. She loves going hunting. She loves just hanging out with her daddy. Oh, your hat, did you not see the video today? Let's see if I can find your hat. We caught your hat today, Danny. Let me see if I can pull it up here real quick. Let's see if we can pull up Danny's hat. Danny's hat. Week 2. Oops. Yes, we use the skunk fur. Make you a skunk hat. Alright, Danny. There's your coon. Right there. Let me see if I just make him as big as the screen. We caught him this morning. That's one picture of him. That's a decent sized coon right there, Danny. That should fit your head. Let's see if I got another picture of him in here. He's, matter of fact, he is hanging in the shop or the fur shed right now, drying because he was hung in wet. Oops. Went too far. Let me see if I can find out the one after he's been dispatched. Huh. Won't let me pull that one up for this, but yep. Your hat is in the process of being made, Danny. He's going to dry out. We'll probably skin him out tomorrow and comb him out, brush him out, get him tanned, and then Mama will start cutting and making it up. She's in North Carolina at my mom and dad's house. They are all, right now they're out doing a Christmas lights thing. And just having a good time. They left me here to starve. Good night, my Anna. Good night, shortcake. How long does it take, to go from catching it to hat? It'll probably take us about a month. It really depends on the weather, how fast I can get that skin to dry. Well, he just does not like being in front of the camera. And I don't know why. He's witty. You know, he's a decent looking kid. He's just self-conscious that way. I'm not gonna push him. You see, when I don't push him, he did what he did this morning. So it's awesome, you know. So I am wasting away. Look at the bags under my eyes. Look at them. It's like Samsonite. My face is caving in, y'all, from the starvation. Doesn't he though? He looks just like his mama. Hey, Claire. What's up, Felicia? See, I can say it now. Mama ain't here to stop me. Oh, I'll do a shout out for some Fireball Fudge. Yeah. See, this is the part where I wish it was the future. And then y'all could, like, send me food to eat right now. I just, like, have it beamed over here. Like, whoop. Yeah, that rat. We always get about 2 of them a year. on well, out on the trap line in those coon cuffs. Those rats come in there and they just gakuga, you know. But I'm starting to get a little bit worried about those coon cuffs now. I mean, granted, they're anyway. What was I talking about? Oh, the rats. Oh, the coon cuffs. I was talking about the coon cuffs. That's the second coon that we've had. Asher, Anna, you'll get put in timeout. Don't be coming in here talking that blasphemy. The trapping laws down our way are very lenient compared to other states. December 1st, it starts and it goes out at the end of February, all fur bearers. You can set for everybody and anybody. Somebody asked me about, Jason, you like the coon cuffs? Yes, I do like the coon cuffs the best. And here, let me say this. I'm also a licensed nuisance wildlife trapper here in the state of Georgia. That means during the off-season and trapping season, you guys can pay me to come to your house and get rid of a nuisance critter, squirrels or bats or coons or possums or snakes or whatever, get in your house. Then you can pay me and I can come trap them out. Well, the coon cuff took a lot of stress off of nuisance wildlife trappers when it came out. Because with coons, before it was just get them in a cage, get them in a cage, get them in a cage. Well, have-a-heart cages are crap. They are just pathetically built. I've had coons just rip holes in the side of them. Now, the Tomahawk Live Trap, I got nothing but great things to say about them. They're better built. The welds are better. Everything like that. Yes, I do get calls for bees. I was the first guy in the state of Georgia that successfully removed honeybees out of commercial buildings. So you had to try to work different angles to get these coons in these cages. Well, when the coon cuff came out, because you didn't want to go out there and set the number one foothold, because if you had, Susie Q's puppy, little Fifi, come walking by, whammo! A little Chihuahua got a broke leg, and then you just got a whole world of hurt and bad press on you whatsoever. But when the coon cuff came out, the very first one was called Little Grizza, I think. And those things came out, and that just made it 1,000 times easier. Because when they first came out, it was the pull-only trigger, like the ones that Duke has. And they'd go in there eating and yank, bam, and it would make a high upper arm catch. And they wouldn't go up this high to chew their arm off. They would usually just chew the wrist and stuff off. So now they weren't going to do that, and you didn't have to worry about that. Plus, you didn't have to worry about catching a cat or a dog. Which was just super nice, because now I could go out there and set around somebody's backyard. I could set out 24 traps, and I could thin a raccoon population out in one night, 2 nights tops. And so I didn't have to stay out there weeks upon weeks. So I could lower my price a little bit and go out there and just wear them out and go right on to the next job. That's why I like the coon cuffs so much. And then when you're talking about when I'm bringing my kids trapping, the coon cuff is easy. They can have a setter and they can set it, wham bam, and they won't catch their fingers as long as they don't stick them in the hole. They stick it in the hole, then they get what they deserve. But they can do the whole thing then. And so I can start them at a little bit younger age and get them out there because they want to go. They want to go out there and they want to do it and they want to be a part of it. And so with the coon cuff, you're able to bring them out there just a little bit sooner because with the number one, they still got to be a certain strength and it's harder for them to set, excuse me, than it is even with the new extra levers to be able to set it. Now, I think it was Mindy Wolf asked me, my phone never rings this much. Hello? Hello? This is him? Who is this? Hello? Should I call it back? I guess they're calling me back. Hello? Yes. Hey, well, you know I'm on live. Yes, I did. I was talking. It's Simply Circus, y'all. How did we become a call-in show? Huh? Why? Uh-huh. Seriously, you called me for that? Hey, what? There must be something wrong with your phone. Yeah. What's that beeping noise? Everybody's got jokes about my cans from Deep South. Look, those cans came to us at a time that my wife and I really needed a laugh. And so these cans will never get eaten because every time we look at them, we get to smile. So, so, yeah. I hope you figure out what that beeping noise is with your phone there, Simply. So, anyway, before we were rudely interrupted, I think Wolf asked, what was your question about trapping, Wolf? Let me see if I can find it again. What kind of trapping do you recommend to start with? Well, first of all, are you talking for a grown person or are you talking for a youngin'? Because then it goes on strength, what they're able to set, what they're not able to set. And then the other question is, are you like Nicole and are you afraid of water? Because if you're afraid of water, that takes out beaver, otter, muskrat, coons. Yes, that was for me, for beginners. Hope, I promise you don't want to call. Okay, well, 13-year-old boy and yourself, you guys should be strong enough to set any foothold. And you could start with any of them. The first thing I would do though is I would find my local or my state trapping association, and I would contact them to see if there's any trappers in your area that would let you ride along with them. That Anyway, you can set traps. I'm not even going to speak to you. You're on speakerphone, and you can do whatever you want.
They dared me to do it.
Well, they dared you to jump off a bridge. Would you do it?
Probably.
Okay. Oh.
Bye.
Oh, now you're going to hang up like we're not even going to have a conversation now. No, you called in to the Big Bear Radio Show, so what do you want to talk about?
Well, we're talking about trapping, right?
Yep. What do you trap?
You don't want to know. Neighbors.
So, hopefully you guys will be able to meet soon in person. And I'm looking forward to your husband taking me to pipe school.
Yeah. I think he said he's going to try to be on the live stream Friday. And he's going to do like a whole segment on pipe smoking. And answer a bunch of questions. So, well, who knows if he'll actually do it though.
That would be awesome. So you got to send me that information about that thing we talked about, though.
Oh, yeah, I will. I'll send it to you probably on Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
Are you just wanting her email address?
Say again?
Are you just wanting her email address?
What?
Do you just want her email address?
However she needs me to contact her. You know, you should really take the chew out of your mouth when you're talking on the phone. I mean, I know you Tennessee girls like to dip and chew tobacco and stuff, but it makes it very hard to understand you. Yep, see, even everybody else is saying you sound like the teacher of Charlie Brown.
What?
Yeah.
I actually think it has something to do with the fact that I'm on an iPhone. As much as I love the thing, if you don't hold it just right, you sound like you're underwater.
No, so you're not. So basically, you're saying you're not holding your mouth right.
Exactly.
There you go. Okay. All right. Well, can I get back to answering this man's question about trapping?
Yes.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Mr. Wolf, I'm telling you, we're going to get through this together, I promise you. So let me ask you this. What do you have in your area? Because I kind of want you to start off with this easy stuff, so that way you can learn some basic fundamentals, so that way you can move into the canines, because canines are no joke. It's a battle of wits with hey Brooklyn girl, with coyotes, foxes, wolves. It's a battle of wits. Oh, my bad. My bad. Women can trap too. Look, y'all should know by now that well, you know, it is the new millennium. Everybody's identifying with this and identifying with that, Tommy. You don't know anymore. And how many women you know that just come out asking about questions? Or questions about trapping? Come on now. Anyway, sorry, my lady. So what kind of critters do you have around there that you want to? Okay, I started my trapping career with my grandfather in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. So, I honestly think that go to my last trapping video. Down there in the description is a link to get coon cuffs. Get you guys some coon cuffs. Then my predator control on the video homestead, I think it's number 2, is the one about raccoons. I talk about using them and baiting them, and I give a bait recipe that just tears them up. Now, if you're starting to get a lot of rain, don't use that recipe. Just go straight to the cat food. And you can mosey on from there. But while you're doing this, you gotta keep in mind scent control. Always wear leather gloves or rubber gloves. Wear rubber boots. If you're gonna put your knees down on the ground, put some type of a kneeling pad down there, or have knee pads on. Because you gotta remember, in trapping, you're trying to trick an animal to step on a plate that's about the size of this can lid. Smaller, really. Don't have anything else smaller in here. Okay, and with the coon cuff, you're trying to get him to reach down in there and grab a hold of the trigger and pull it up. So, it's a battle of wits. So, anytime that they smell anything human, they're going to avoid it like it's the plague. So, you've got to eliminate that. Now, you can also use baits and lures. Now, there's a huge difference between a bait and a lure. A bait is something food-based that they eat. Now, there's a couple of different types of lures. Okay? There's a granule lure that's made from glands of other raccoons or coyotes or whatever that will attract them in. It's almost like a sexual thing. Same way with some urine. Now, you also have what they call a curiosity lure. That's something that you want that just stinks to high heaven, that makes them go, what's that over there? And then they'll come over there and they'll investigate. Because one of the main weaknesses most of your animals have in the wild kingdom is curiosity. And you can use that against them in so many different ways. But you also gotta learn the biology of these animals. Like with raccoons, okay? What does a raccoon eat? You know, and you got to use that to your advantage. We know he likes eggs. We know he likes vegetables, soft fruit, mussels, crawfish, minnows, anything like that. And I'll tell you right now, any lure that you get for raccoons, make sure it has anise in it. There is something about that smell, almost like the black licorice, that it is like straight up ghetto crack rock to the coon. He will go after it full bore. He doesn't care. He kind of it's almost like how doe urine is to a buck during the heat of the rut. It just does something to them that they just can't, they got to have it. If you start getting an old wise coon, another things that you can do is take that coon cuff. Now, I don't know how you would do it with a coon cuff, but with a Duke #1, you can take the pan, which is that little tiny circle thing, and you can have it dipped in chrome or just wrap it in aluminum foil, and they will be attracted to it. Curiosity, and they gotta touch it. Whammo. Have them anytime. Yes, the anise oil will work also. I got a possum under my trailer. I gotta get lowered out. Can hear it in the heater vents. Anita, you're gonna have to go after him, and this is why. The possum is a very stupid animal. Okay, he's naturally a scavenger, so he's always just boop 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 boop, walking along and looking for his next meal. He doesn't really hunt anything. With that being said, if he's up in that your ductwork, he's gonna get lost. He's not gonna be able to find his way out, and he's going to starve to death in there, and then it is on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I know. I know. You miss everybody. I know. Would you stop trying to get the fire starter? No, you cannot have the pig's tooth. You gonna tell everybody hello? Look, look. Look at everybody and say, hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. You're not getting my peanuts. No. No, you're not getting my peanuts. So, tell everybody hello. Say hello. So, then once you get halfway decent with the coons, another thing that we can start you with is if you seriously do. We can find you a place that has muskrats in it. Because muskrats are relatively easy to trap also. Hey, bee lady, how you doing? So, muskrats are relatively easy too. Yes, he does. He's very... Anytime the girls leave and Blaze leaves, he gets like this. Like, I don't know what we're going to do when Blaze leaves for boot camp. No, sir. No. No, sir. Get back over here. On skinning a muskrat? No, I do not. But I will put one up this year. Every time we catch something this year, we're going to end up doing a skinning video and a stretching video on it. And if we eat that animal, we're also going to show how we butcher it and how we prepare it. Like next week, if I'm able to get over to that lady's place, y'all going to start seeing all kinds of stuff about beavers that I don't know if y'all want to see, but we'll see. Blaze is almost 18 years old. So, and we're going to do more. I do have a video up about the muskrat float And hold on a second, y'all. Give me just a second, please. Here, let's just turn that thing off. What do you say about that? Let's just turn it off. That work? Okay. Woo! We got it hot in here. So let me, because I think that's what's wrong with Apollo. He's kind of hot. So let's try to open it up. And so Ricky, see, that ain't even funny, Ricky. You should know better. Mindy, no, I do not. I've never had beaver fever. I've never heard of beaver fever. But I'm pretty sure you cook it out. My kids absolutely love beaver. It's better for you than beef. It's better for you than well, come back over here if you want to be over here. Come here. Come here. Oh, okay. That's cool. I did not know that, B-Lady. Yeah, but Mindy, we can hook you up. You're in Virginia. Virginia has a very good Trappers Association, state Trappers Association up there. I'm pretty sure you can find some really decent guys that'll let you tag along, and they would probably love to get a hold of your son and start to teach him. That's one thing most of us trappers, we love to teach the trade because it's slowly dying. And, you know, that's one thing. Yes, I've eaten raccoon. I love it. If you guys, when you go to the voting booth and you see, yes, I fed Apollo today. Apollo, come here. Come here. You're not going out there again. No, because you didn't listen. When you're at the voting booth, you see anything come up to try to limit the foothold trap or the conibear body gripping trap, vote it down. Vote it down. Because you're only going to be, I mean, I hate to put it like this, but you're kind of putting yourself in danger. Because if your state outlaws the body gripping trap, then that limits trappers to go after beaver, to go after otter, and in some states even to go after coyotes. If you take away the foothold trap, you pretty much crippled every trapper when it comes to canines, unless you're letting them use the snare. And I think he just wants to play. He's missing the kids and the girls. Apollo, where's Latessa? Where's Latessa? Huh? Where's Blaze? Where's Blaze? Huh? Where's the Blaze? Where's the Bubba? Huh? Is that the Bubba? Did you hear the Bubba? So episode Homestead Remembrance. It's for episode. The episode number. So, but I mean, I can sit here and talk trapping all day. . my voice don't give out. But see, he does this on purpose. See, he'll come up and start letting me scratch him behind his ears, and then he knows when I'm not really paying attention and I'm just like talking and scratching, he'll move around, so I got to scratch the top of the butt. Now lay down. All the way. All the way down. You're not being very nice. Take it to the floor. Oop, all the way. Hey, all the way. All the way to the floor. Good boy. Peppermint tea. I need something. You know, I need something. But what we're going to do, Mindy, and this will work out for you and your son, starting next Tuesday, because every Tuesday we put out the Predator Control and the Homestead series. For the last, since I really started the series, we've been talking about predators that we can trap. We were talking about the raccoon, the possum, the canines, the coyotes, the foxes, the otters, beavers, muskrats. We talked about all of these guys in our Predator Control and the Homestead series. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to pause before I get into the insects and other birds and stuff that are predators towards our garden. I'm going to put that off until the spring. So what I'm going to do now is all the traps and sets and stuff for these animals that I talked about in these series, we're going to take those traps out to the woods and we're going to set them. And I'm going to show you the different sets that you can do, the different ways that you can put them up and go out through it. What to bait them with, what to lure them with. And so we're going to go about it that way, and I think you'll be able to get a lot of information that way that could help you guys out. Tawana, Big Bear, say hey to my husband Wayne and son Michael. They are watching with me tonight and they don't think you're live. Well, guys, I'm live, so do you know if the claims are true that the naturally treated keeps mice, raccoons out of the attic? All right, Bandana, I'm sorry that I missed this the first two times. Do you know if the claims are true that the natural treated cellulose insulation keeps mice, raccoons, and stuff out of the attic? I have never heard of that, Bandana, Grandma. The only thing that I really know that keeps these critters out. Now here's the thing with mice, okay? You brought the mice to your house. They didn't climb up and get in the attic. You brought them there. Because mice live in an area of 10 by 30 feet. They don't leave that area unless they get pushed out or they get overpopulated. Mice are the only animal on the planet that doesn't really need a solid water source, food or water source. They chew on some insulation, they can get enough moisture that they need. The drip pans up in the attics and stuff like that is just golden for them. Most people get mice in their attic because they got blown insulation. Now, what the blown insulation does is those guys back up, they put in the footage for your attic, suck it up, and then come to your house and blow it. And it's just sitting there in a warehouse. So the mice are there. So now you got mice in your attic. And all it takes is a candlelight dinner, some Barry White music, and Mr. Mouse and Mrs. Mouse meet, and boom, 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 boom. You got mice. And after she gives 24 hours after she gives birth, that female mouse can get pregnant again. And so they just breed and and that's how they come out. So I tell anybody, anytime you get blown insulation blown into your attic, go straight to Home Depot or Lowe's or Walmart and just pick up those poison packets. Most of them now are designed that they rot the animal from the inside out, so there's no stink. So you just take them and cage your attic with them. Now, when it comes to the raccoons and stuff, there's no stopping them. If a raccoon wants to get in there, she's going to get in there. Because 9 times out of 10, she's going to just grab a hold of some of your shingles, throw them out of the way, get a hold of that OSB, and she's going to, until she pops it, she's going to put a hole in your roof about the size of a basketball. Okay? And she's going to go in there and blammo, make her nest, and go on about her way. Now, in the squirrel predator control on the homestead with the squirrels, I talk about exclusion. Now, that exclusion will work for squirrels, roof rats, flying squirrels, snakes, everything like that. That'll stop them from getting up in the attic. But again, with raccoons, you ain't stopping her. She'll snatch that stuff right off and do whatever she wants to do. Okay. Can you sell muskrat fur? Yes. Any of the fur bearers. Coons, possums, muskrat, beaver, otter, coyote, fox, wolf, bobcat, lynx, fisher, badger, groundhog. All of those you can skin out, prepare them correctly, and sell them. Now, the prices are not what they used to be. You might get $1 for a muskrat hide, and that's if you do it really well and it's a jumbo. Other than that, you may get $0.25 or 50 cents. If you're getting into trapping for the money, you're going to be extremely disappointed. You're going to be in the red forever. If you have bats in your attic, Destiny, you need to get them out. And I can help you with that because you guys are not that far away. But bats in an attic are a health risk. An extreme health risk. And it's not because they carry rabies, which is true. They're the highest carrier of rabies, 1 out of 4. But it's because of their feces. It attracts a beetle that his feces is like dust, and over time can cause a respiratory disease called histoplasmosis. Plus, their urine is very high in ammonia, and that can get you sick as well. Old as dirt. I'm a lifetime member to the Georgia Trappers Association, so I get a magazine called The Trapper's Post, and it's always in there. But you can sell them through NAFA. You can go through the NAFA website. I think it's NAFA. You can go through them. They should have a list of the furs, and some of them ain't even moving. And one of the things you got to look at, other than the price, because they'll give you what the average was, what the highest one went, how many were brought up to be sold, and how many actually sold. And that's what you want to look at. If they had 20,000 bobcat hides come up there, but only 100 sold, you don't want to send your bobcat hides. You want to wait. But if they got 15,000 beaver hides and 15,000 beaver hides sold, and they're still looking for beaver, you want to sell it. You want to ship it. And so I always look at the projections of what they think the market is going to, what they're going to be looking for and what they're not. And a lot of stuff that hurt wild fur is the stuff that gets farmed. If they would outlaw those farms, we would be right back to the 70s. And then you could make a decent living on trapping. But then that just opens up a whole another can of worms. But yes, Suburban, the Insomnia Platoon still exists. I've just taken time off because of my cold and everything that's going on. Just like I'm not going to do it again tonight. But if Simply or somebody else wants to go on in my place, go for it. You know, if Kitty wants to go on in my place, go for it. But as you can tell right now, I'm losing my voice again. So, so pretty much after this, I'm probably going to go lay down on the couch, watch some Deep South, and probably crash after Deep South. I don't even know if I'll make it to American Homestead. It all depends on how much whiny butt keeps me up. But speaking of, we got 5 minutes until it's time to go to Deep South. So you guys have any last minute questions? Wolf Bear Jr. Love to go homestead. I don't know what that means. So we're almost done. Relax. You can wait 5 more minutes before we go outside and play. You might have to get the peppermint oil, yeah. So, well, come on over here and say goodnight. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, get up here. Come on. Say goodnight to everybody. Not me, you goober. Say goodnight to them. Whoop. Well, I can't help you there. All right, look at everybody. Stop trying to chew on my hawk's tooth. Look at everybody and say, now it's time to say good night. Yes, yes. Okay, say everybody, go. Tell them, say it. Go to Deep South Homestead. So, no more last minute questions. Is it feasible to hold the pelts till the price goes up? Yes, it is. I did not send any of my pelts last year. I got them all sitting in my fur shed. No, Arnie, I have not, and I'd love to. I caught what they call a calico coon one time, but my ex-wife unplugged the freezer before I could get it to the taxidermist, which it was a solid blonde coon. It was beautiful. What are you doing? But no, I have never caught an all-white skunk. Love to, because it would go on the wall. Just like I told Robin when I was out deer hunting, we've got a bobcat on our property, and he is beautiful. He's a dark, almost like a chocolate cover. And I told Robin, I said, go ahead and find your spot on the wall where you want that one to go, because he is going. Okay, Asher. Well, I'm getting ready to, probably tomorrow while I'm waiting on everybody to get back, I'm going to start writing up some pages for our website. And the first ones I'm going to start on is the trapping ones. And so I'll talk all about that on there. So you guys can go that, and we'll have the videos linked in there and everything. So Robin will be back tomorrow. Okay, everybody. Well, we're going to call it a night. You got 1 minute. Get over there to Deep South Homestead. Tell them I said hi. No, we got to go over there and say something cool. So I want y'all to go over there, and when you get in there, I want y'all to ask Danny, say, hey, Danny, do you like tacos? And just leave it at that. Just everybody go in there and say, hey, Danny, do you like tacos? That's what I want y'all to do. Thanks for coming by the Big Bear Homestead. Thanks for hanging out with us for this extended live stream. We'll probably have another one. Don't forget Mama's class on Monday. And hey, don't forget to be looking out for Mama's cooking video tomorrow. I've already got it mostly edited. And so it'll be out. And I think you guys are really going to like that one because it's something everybody always talks about wanting or having. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Kind of a quick meal kind of thing. All right, guys. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. And we will see you on the flip side. Good night.